It's been about 7 days since I washed my hair, so you guys know what that means. It's wash day. You like to go slow, but we could go faster. Tell me the password. Welcome to my channel. I am so excited you guys are here. We have been putting out a lot of curly hair videos, lots of different hairstyles for you guys to try, so I thought today we'd switch it up and do a wash day routine. I have a few products to show you guys that we're going to use in this video. Feel free to swap it out with your favorite products or something that you like to use. Keeping it on brand with the theme of changing it up, trying different things, and incorporating new things into our routine. Instead of an afro, I am going to do a middle part. It's been a while since I've done a middle part, so I'm a little nervous, but I have a little more length on me, so I'm excited. Today's shower routine consisted of 2 products by the same brand. I started off with this Olaplex shampoo, and I also got the chance to try this new Olaplex product. This is going to be their hydration mask, a deeply restorative, richly conditioning hair mask formulated for medium to thick or dry hair. And your girl got dry hair, so perfect. If you haven't had a chance to see what the product looks like, this is the consistency. Smells very clean, bubbly, wash day. Very Olaplex, very on brand. And my hair feels really good, guys. We're gonna go with the flow, but I'm pretty sure the items that we're gonna be using for this wash day: Miracle Curls Leave-In by Aussie, the Doux Mousse, and I Create Hold by Innersense Organic Beauty. I've got some hair clips to separate my curls, the Olivia Garden brush, and a random spray bottle that I'm sure is from Sally Beauty. I haven't done a middle part in a while, so I do think I'm gonna have to edge control my bangs a little to the side. So this is Edge Fixer. This is their Extreme Hold fragrance-free edge control. All right, let's get into it. I'm gonna start off by making my part. How does that look? Looks pretty good to me. Doesn't need to be perfect. Ow, that looks more middle to me. I've been thinking for a while if I want to start doing middle parts again and letting my hair grow out. I have been an afro girly for a while now. It takes a lot of energy to maintain an afro because it's a lot of volume, so you have to keep a certain cut. You can't let it get too long. Also, if you have any textures in your hair that are a bit of a looser texture, I have to use a hair dryer and a pick to help them stand up, encourage them a little bit. However, I love how fast it is to do afro styles because volume is the objective. So you can use lighter weight products. You don't have to be so specific with the curl definition or the application of your products. I'm starting off with a very small section, as you guys can see. Take my spray bottle, spray it down a bit, brush through it, take some of my leave-in, very juicy curls. Look at that. I have a little bit of length. We're gonna take our I Create Hold gel. That's what that consistency looks like. I love a big jumbo size. Like, guys, do you see my inches? It's probably hard to see on my blue shirt. I noticed that I wear white in every single one of my videos, so I specifically wore a blue shirt today. And now you can barely see my curls. Look. And we're just gonna repeat that process. Brush it with my brush, and I smooth the product in, which looks like this, going over it multiple times. And then in between that, I rake the product through to make those curl clumps. Look at that. Then I take my mousse, and I go on top. Look at that. Hello, length. Who am I? That girl. I'm doing too much. Let's move on to this other side. Keep it even. Brush. Very lightweight leave-ins and stronghold gels and mousses. I say don't use leave-ins, but I feel like if I'm styling my hair different, I need to use different things. Look at that. Wow. My tighter curls are definitely on the sides of my head and in the back. These ones have the most shrinkage, but they're also my healthiest curls, as most people. Oh, Gina. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish some of the bottom and middle, and we're gonna check back in once I'm closer to the top. I'm moving on to the top section of my hair. I move the camera up so you guys can see what I'm working with a little bit more. Let's take the clippy out. My hair smells so good. This is what the curls are looking like. They look very bouncy and juicy. Let's take our first section. Feels pretty good. Might be too much hair. We'll see. I'm just repeating those same steps that I did. A little bit of water. And because this texture is a little looser up top, I can grab bigger sections. Look at that. our leave-in. That's about how much leave-in I'm grabbing. Remember, smoothing that into the hair, raking it through, grabbing some gel. That's about how much gel. I could have probably grabbed a little less. I know that's a good amount. Smoothing that in. I probably should have took my wedding ring off before this. Raking it in. Ooh, look at that. Now take some mousse. I take about 2 pumps, rub it in my hands, and do the same thing over. Look at those curls, so defined. All right, let's go ahead and move on. I think this can be broken into 2 sections. Let's find out. Also remember, y'all, taking your time really does make a difference in how your curls come out. That doesn't mean you need to have a 2-3 hour routine, but if you have the time to just be patient and take care of your hair and be kind to your hair, it really does show. I used to be one of those people who didn't really know what they were doing, and so I would rip through my hair and just be a little rough, and I definitely can see the difference of then versus now. All right, last section on this side. You can really see how grown out my highlights when I do a middle part. Goodness. All right, so the hair is completely styled with all of our products. Now we're gonna take that edge control and help out my middle part just a little. Because I do have some shorter pieces in the front, I like to take a little edge control and just make sure they stay where they need to stay. So I'm gonna just rub it in to that front, and this will allow me to be able to see. Take my edge brush, just push it in. And that helps a lot. You can also bobby pin it if you would like, but it's not needed today. Look at these curls. You can even see this is a bang that is on this side of my hair that usually would probably be pulled to the front. That's so strange to see. Here is a 360 of the curls for you guys to see. They are super juicy today. I'm low-key shocked. We're gonna let it dry. There's gonna be a ton of shrinkage, so maybe we'll have to do another video of what it looked like every single day. I think this will last me a little while. I'm gonna go ahead and let this dry and check in with the results. All right, you guys, this is going to be about 90% dry. My roots are still a little bit wet, but it's cute. My bangs did start shrinking up more than I thought. I'm really excited to sleep in this and see what day 2, 3, and 4 look like when I stretch it out a bit, let it kind of marinate. I might have to go in and touch up some of these frizzy pieces in the front, but isn't she so cute? She's so bouncy and more volume than I thought on day 1. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned to my shorts page and also my TikTok and Instagram to see what day 2, 3, 4, 5 look like. Again, you can watch the beginning of the video to see all the products that I use, but feel free to switch out with any products that you would like. If there's a video that you would like to see from me, feel free to comment it down below and let me know what product you like right now that's in your weekly wash and go routine. And that is all for today. I love you guys. Bye.